What is good, y'all? Welcome back to the April. Welcome back to a brand new video. Jimmy Butler has officially requested a trade, and I can't say I didn't see it coming, guys. I mean, this is honestly a mess, and I did not want it to end this way, but we're seeing Jimmy Butler's time in Miami come to an end. I mean, it's coming to an end, or it's probably came to an end already, and I think pretty soon we're gonna see him on a different team. Which I can't believe I'm saying, because I mean it hurts a lot. First of all, because I'm not gonna lie, this is a guy that I thought would be retiring as a Heat player. I mean, after 2023, like after 2023, when he said it would be the last jersey he's ever wearing, I don't understand how it just went so wrong from there. Like I don't know. I'm speechless when it comes to that part. Like, I have a lot to say, don't get me wrong, but when it comes to the part that Jimmy Butler is actually not going to be playing in Miami for the rest of his career, like, I can't believe it, because it just won't look right seeing him in a different jersey. I mean, this guy is, to me, the third greatest player in franchise history. He's top 5 for sure. But, you know, if you want to argue third, if you want to argue fourth, that's fine. But he's definitely top 5 in franchise history, man. He has broken so many records here. He's taken this team to 2 finals appearances. Listen, man. If this is indeed the last game that we've seen of Jimmy Butler in a Heat uniform, thank you, Jimmy. Okay, I'm not gonna bash him. I know a lot of people are gonna be upset at Jimmy Butler today. I know a lot of people will paint Jimmy Butler to be a villain, and because of what he said in the press a couple hours or an hour ago, and because of his lack of engagement in the past 2 games, I know a lot of people will be saying that Jimmy's a cancer, he's a villain. Listen, bump all of that. This guy wanted an extension. It wasn't given to him. He stayed calm, he stayed professional. Even though Pat Riley and the front office were making comments about him left and right, publicly disrespecting him and refusing to give him his money. They should have moved him in the offseason, because they weren't going to extend him, so they should have moved him. I don't know what they saw in this team taking it into this season to make them believe that this is a contender, because it's clearly not. We can clearly see that. And apparently the reason that they brought this team back because they thought they were a contender with Jimmy. That was a number 1 mistake. Number 2, with this whole Shams and Jimmy's agent and all this chaos broke out in December. And guess what they did? The Heat, instead of doing anything about it, they put out a statement saying, we're not trading Jimmy Butler. Like, as if that's supposed to make everything go away. As if that's supposed to cause world peace, because they made a statement on Twitter and on whatever social media platforms you guys use that we're not trading Jimmy Butler. Great job, guys. Great job, Pat Riley. You definitely won that ego battle. Because if you thought that was the solution, by making a social media statement that all of this stuff would go away, they basically ignored Jimmy's wants of an extension. They did not deny any trade rumors that were surfacing until they put out a social media post saying we're not trading Jimmy. So obviously he feels like he's being held hostage because he's not getting paid and he's not being able to go where he wants to go. And then we come to this. And although what I won't be able to, you know, understand or not understand, but I won't be able to forgive Jimmy for his effort in these last 2 games. I feel like that was terrible by Jimmy. Like I was watching the game, like I was watching most of the game. I was actually on a flight. I just got back home and like I did not even like unpack. Like I literally just got back home and I'm recording. Like that's how urgent this is for me. Like, because I can't believe it. I can't believe it's actually come to this point. I can't believe it's happening right now. I mean, like I could always tell that it was gonna happen, but it doesn't feel real that Jimmy's not gonna be a Heat. You know, it doesn't feel real to me. But yeah, I mean, I cannot excuse him for these 2 games, the effort. Like, that's the one thing I'll say. Jimmy, I love you, but bro, unacceptable. And I don't care what you want. Like, you cannot just show up to games just doing nothing, bro. Like, cardio. We lost this game today, and a lot of that was because of him. So That is one thing I'm not going to excuse. But everything else, this front office holds all the blame to me. Because you know why? The same thing happened in 2016. Or not in 2016. 2017 or 2018, the year that Dwayne went to the Bulls. It's all getting mixed up for me. So one of those 3 years, or I think it was 2017 or 2018, they might have gone to the Bulls. But yeah, it's the same thing is repeating again, where Pat Riley is met with a disgruntled player who wants his money but not getting paid, and he's being disrespected by the team. And if this is Heat culture, I can see a lot of players saying, listen, it's happened with Jimmy, it's happened with Dwayne, it's happened with LeBron, it's happened with Shaq. Why would I want to be a part of this mess? So great job by ruining the image of your organization, Pat Riley. Great job. I mean, if this is what you call culture, I mean, I think we should retire that culture nonsense, by the way, because it's nothing more than a social media brand promotion thing. Like, take them off the jerseys. Unless this team is actually worthy of getting a culture stamp, bro, this team is not worthy of any of that, okay? This organization is a mess. The roster construction is a mess. Don't even get me started on the defensive effort I've seen today. Like, we have probably 2 good defenders on this team, okay? 2 good defenders. Whose fault is that? I think we all know, okay? So, listen, although Jimmy's not going to get a pass for his effort levels tonight and the previous game, Pat Riley and the front office messed this up from the start. They should have traded him in the offseason. They should have traded him in December. Instead, they put out a statement trying to stroke their own egos, even though they weren't going to pay him anyway. So if you're not going to pay him, then why don't you just move the guy, bro? For God's sake, like, this guy doesn't want to be here because you're not going to pay him. So just move him instead of keeping him around for what? You think the offers are going to magically improve in the offseason? And we know it's too late for an extension now. So the only reason you'd be waiting till the offseason is for what? To let him go for nothing? I don't understand. All they had to do was be decisive, and all they had to do was pull the trigger on one thing, either give him the extension or trade him. And I'm glad that, at least we have a direction of where this is going now. They have to trade him now, because otherwise it's going to look like the most nonsensical decision in this franchise's history. Like, if they don't trade him now, because he has literally requested a trade on national TV and privately with the Heat. He has literally gone to them and said, listen, I would like to play anywhere else besides here. After, in 2023, he literally said he wanted to finish his career here. In 2025, on January 2nd, the year just started, he's going to the front office and saying, listen, I want out. I want out. And Pat Riley can't go to social media and say we're not trading him now, because he's literally requested a trade, bro. So the power that they thought they had is gone. You have to trade him now, and I hope that they act quickly and get this deal done. Stop lingering about this and making this go longer than it has to. Y'all did this for months and months and months. He should have been gone in July. He should have been gone in December. He should have been gone now. Because if you're not going to pay him, then move him and just get done with all this, circus and rumor mills and all these media stuff, because it's a distraction for the team. You could see Tyler and Bam, they clearly weren't in the right frame of mind answering those questions. Like, they didn't even know what was going on. Like, I don't blame them, bro. They were in a very awkward position. And the whole team is probably in an awkward position because of Jimmy's trade request. And it's all led up to this because of their indecisiveness and because of their inability to take any action and wait for what? I don't know. And it's all boiled down to this. So Jimmy Butler has requested a trade. The Heat have botched this from start to finish, man. I mean, it's been an absolute mess what they've caused. And I hope Jimmy Butler goes and wins a championship elsewhere, because he deserves one. He should be remembered as a Heat legend. I'm not sure a lot of fans will remember him as that because of what happened just now. But as someone who's watched what he has done over the past 5 years and seen the amount of records he's broken in a Heat uniform and where he has taken this team, I mean, salute to me, man. I mean, for me, Jimmy Butler, you're always going to be a legend in my books. I hope you guys are able to come to your senses and realize that he is actually a Heat legend and he deserves well. He's not a bad person by any means. Like, just because he requests a trade. Like, if an organization is supposed to do what's best for them, a player is also eligible and allowed to do what's best for them. Okay? It goes both ways. And to me, if this is what it's come to, I hope we are able to find at least now an amicable solution to this. Like, I hope that when he is traded, it's on good terms. I hope they're able to at least recover some part of this strained relationship that has been caused by this whole circus caused by the Heat organization. And I hope people will apologize to Shams for calling him out when he was literally right the whole time. Like, I don't know why people would think that he would just make stories up. It's literally his job to report facts. Like, he is the biggest insider in basketball right now. You think he's gonna make up BS? No, he's not. Cut it out, yo. I know we're Heat fans, but come on, we gotta be unbiased sometimes, bro. We gotta be rational. We can't be clouded up in our own fandom to realize that a national insider is you know, spitting facts. Like, he was literally spitting facts the whole time. But yeah, that's all I have. Last but not least, before I wrap up this video, I don't want this to be lost. I know a lot of attention is going to go to the Jimmy stuff. It is an absolute crime that Tyler Hero is number 9 in fan voting for All-Star returns. Jordan Poole has 37K votes more than Tyler Hero. What are we doing? The only people we can blame is ourselves. Go vote Tyler Hero, please, bro. And I know the reserves are not voted by fans, but I do believe there is a portion of it that is. Get his numbers up, please. He is playing like an all-star. To me, he's playing like an all-star starter, but he's definitely an all-star this season. I can't believe he's that low on the returns, bro. Come on. For a market that's as big as Miami, we can't promote Tyler Hero to be an all-star enough, and Jordan Poole is getting recognition over him? Absolutely disgraceful, bro. Everybody has to be better. The fan base, the organization, like, we need to get it together. And I hope that this whole Jimmy stuff will be resolved, it'll be put to bed, and we can move on with our season. Because, bro, we are in a terrible position right now. We don't have our draft pick as it stands. We have a disgruntled superstar who wants to be traded. So, Pat Riley, the ball is in your court, bro. I hope finally you're awake now. I hope this has woken you up, bro. I really do. I mean, if this hasn't woken you up, then I don't know what to say. But I hope that at least this has woken you up, bro. Because it's your time now. Like, you have to make a move now. Do something and get this thing over with, bro. Shout out to Jimmy. Shout out to y'all, man. I know a lot of y'all gonna be hurting too. I know people who've been watching the Heat ever since Jimmy got here gonna be hurting. Because I know we have some new Heat fans as well, but this guy was he bled Miami, and I cannot believe it's come to this, but it's come to this, and all we can do is accept it and move on. But I hope that everything goes well, and I hope that both parties get what they want, and I hope that we are able to move on from this once and for all. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, man. I'll see you later as always. Have a nice day. Peace.